What is up, Shane Squad? How are you today? Hope you are having a awesome, amazing day. I went and sprayed my head with water hose, came outside, moved a chair over into a shade. I'm just chilling. Gabrielle and Andrew doesn't go to work until I believe around 3 or 4. When we take them to work, I am actually going to be staying in Huntington. You know those boats that me, Crystal, and Jen was looking at? Well, I'm going to walk around Huntington and try to find every one of those boats. That way I can get footage of them and pictures. If they just randomly happen to take the boats away, like they did the trains, I can having it all on film. It feels so much better outside in the shade than it does inside the house. I have Mr. Lunu sitting here chilling with me. Say hi, Nunu. Say hi, Nunu. What is it, Nunu? Oh, look how pretty you are. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. Yeah. This is my view, what I'm looking at. Jen just dropped us off. They went into work, and I am going to go walk around and try to find all of the boats, trains, if there is any more trains. I know there's a couple up this way, so I'm going to go down this way first and just kind of like make a big, huge circle. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll end up showing you right now. They put a bunch of boats. This one is a monkey. Funkamokalicious. If anybody could pronounce that, you are pretty smart. Artist Tony Willers. I'll go up this way. All those plants. It's so pretty. I messaged a bunch of people on Facebook and asked them if they wanted to hang out. Robbie said he couldn't make it because he had to work, and Crystal, she's out somewhere, so it's just gonna be me until I've run into somebody I know. Happiness is on the Water. Diane Arthur is the artist. I've showed you guys this one before. This is the only train that they have left that I know of. This one is the Candy and Teddy Bear train. Artist Charlie Berger. The trains I've seen took out the trains and ended up trading them in as boats. Almost heaven. I'm trying to see where it says there. Expand your view. Climb to the new heights. But they look pretty cool. So far I found 3. Looks like there's another one right up here. This one's really colorful. It's called the Matchin' It. Artist Robert Poor. Oh, there's water in this one. I grabbed my medicine to take, but when I went and got my soda from the pop machine, I ended up losing my medicine. So today I don't seem like myself. It's because I didn't take my medicine today. I'm going to try to continue to be as happy as I possibly can be. Look at this wall. This would be really good for taking pictures, like for a background. Well, it feels like rock climbing rocks. So far I haven't seen no more of those boats, but I know there's more. This one doesn't have a name on it. Oh, this one's cool. Look, that's Huntington. This one don't have a name either. Oh my gosh. It's called the Doodle Boat. Artist Robert Cremines. So I wonder if anybody can just come here and sign it. Oh, there's markers. I wonder if there's any that'll work. Oh, it's dried up. All of them are dried up. I was gonna write Shane Smith vlogs, but you know. Oh, look at these. There's more in here. That is cool. It looks real. Doodle Tug. Artist Jennifer Bonnet. Oh, it's a lost dog. What? So amazing that keeps us something. I can't really read cursive. Oh, this one's really pretty. This one has caterpillar. Change begins with education. It looks like a big watermelon. See how it's like red on the inside? Motivate. So many of these boats. The Hoops Bell by Bob Garrett. Ooh, oh, it moves. That's cool. It's Popeye. There's another one right here. This one's called The Garden Party. Artist Deanne Arthur. Oh, this one has a butterfly in front of it as well. Aw, that's cute. What I love about looking at all these boats of how creative people can be. I wish there was a restaurant or something around here that actually gave out free drinks, like free cups of water. Man, the times I wish I had tons of money, but no, I had to be poor. What I was saying is about them being creative. For example, this one. Imagine how long it took them to make it. I forgot what you exactly call it. A lot of people are actually into it. Knitting or I don't know what you call it. But look how it's so cool. Hooked on Huntington by Karen Fry. This is so cool. I just literally got myself lost. I was going for Sheets. Sheets had a place to sit down and I could use Wi-Fi really quick. But I went the wrong way, but I see Sheets now. Just gotta find a way over there. The area that I just found, look how old these buildings look. Like that right there. There was a building, big building up there that has so much graffiti on it that when I come back there, I might go by. I don't know if it's abandoned, but there's so much graffiti all over it. I came into Sheets and I traded my tripod to a selfie stick. That's what it looks like. I'm on the selfie stick now. Instead of carrying the tripod like constantly up, so that way you guys can actually see all the way around me. Yeah, there's a police officer. While I'm exploring, if you guys want to see what's around me, you guys can actually see what's going on around me. I gotta figure out which way I came from. Comment down below, is this a little bit better for you guys, or do you like where it's up like this and you just see like just my face? I don't know, I think it's a lot easier for me, especially if I'm traveling. I wanted to go check out that building that I seen that had graffiti all over it. I don't know if it's exactly abandoned. There's nothing wrong with going down that way. I filled up my little jug full of water. For some reason it's dripping in my backpack because I had it in a little thing that you could sit the cups in. And I don't know if it's from the lid or what. I just went into Sheets' bathroom, filled up the water. Excuse me, my gosh. Which way did I come from? Okay, if maybe I was down this way because I think I walked across. I haven't walked around Huntington for so long that I would just get lost right now. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that every road leads to the same place. Sounded like somebody said, hey. I think I found the area. This looks like the little alleyway that I went through, but I'm not for sure. But that whole area that I seen, it looked like it was like abandoned. Who knows? It might not be and it might be. Just gotta be really careful walking around Huntington because you never know what somebody's gonna do if they're gonna try to mug you. Unless I have an expensive, well, it's not really an expensive iPhone. My cup's making this noise. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Like, listen, it's like, psst, psst, like it's talking to me. Don't drink me. Well, I am gonna drink you. That moment people think I'm crazy because I'm talking to a cup. These buildings right here look really old. Big tall building, that's the building I think that looks abandoned. Well, that's cool. Look how the fences and everything. It's like a big fountain. Look how crazy this looks. It looks like it's like an old ghost town. Trash everywhere. This is the building. Well, it does look like it's abandoned. It doesn't look like there's anything in it. It's a little bit of graffiti on the sign. Is that a big bell? Trash. THK. Let's see if you guys can see inside. Oh, it just looks like another door. No trespassing. I'm not going inside. I'm just looking at the graffiti. I wonder why this huge building is abandoned. It's huge. Let's see if you can see inside here. Oh gosh, there's so much trash. Oh, that's some nice furniture though. So I wonder what this place was. Was it an apartment building or... Oh, look at there. There was like a bunch of baby stuff. Somebody actually broke the window. But like the way it looks, it sort of looks like it used to be apartment buildings or where the Social Security office would be. I want to walk around on the other side. Maybe there I could find some signs of what it used to be. State Historic Preservation Office and National Park Service. So did this used to be a historic building? Like a sort of the doors open, but not exactly open. Whoa! Oh my god. Dude, if you guys seen the inside of this, it looks like a really old... Imagine going into the old castles and how the ceilings and everything looks like. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Okay, see how the walls are over there? You can't really see it that well, but it looks really fancy in there. So I wish somebody would just stop by and tell me like what this building used to be. Well, at least I know it is abandoned. Look how huge that is. This whole building right here is literally abandoned. Some part, like right there, looks like it caught on fire. And I have that one blacked off. Oh. It smells really bad on that dumpster. Side of that, it looks so cool. Oh my god, that looks so amazing. It looks like a really, really old castle, but along with a church. It's just like the walls and how it's built. Looks like there used to be a sticker right there on the window. I wonder if it has like some history to it. Something right here. It's the Pritchard. Maybe whatever the Pritchard used to be. I'm just gonna continue to walk down this way, see if there's anything else that's abandoned. A lot of people walked past me that's sort of like tweaking. I just don't understand why they just keep these buildings abandoned. Like, why not fix it up? The leg room. It doesn't really look like there's anything besides trains. Might go over to Pullman, sit down for a bit, charge up my phone, play on Wi-Fi, message in, tell her I'm still okay, that I haven't died yet. I have no idea if you guys can hear me because the wind is blowing. Remember the building I was looking at, right? It's called the Pritchard. I found it on Herald Dispatch. I don't know if you can actually see it, but right here is what the building used to look like. It's a pretty old building. It has some history to it. I'm just gonna read you guys. The building is from 1926. So that's why the inside of that building looks so fancy from back in the old days. For more than 40 years from its opening in 1926 until it closed in its doors in 1970, the Pritchard was one of downtown Huntington's leading hotels. So it was a hotel. The late Frederick C. Pritchard boasted he spent more than $1 million to build and furnish his 13-story hotel. So that whole building is 13 stories tall. It's now listed on the National Register of Historic Places. So that building has a lot of history to it. The building was designed by architect H. Ziegler Dietz of Indianapolis. I don't know how to pronounce that. It had 300 rooms, each with its own bathroom, 14 private dining rooms, a restaurant, and a ballroom. Possibly that room that I was looking at, that might have been the ballroom. Pritchard lost most of his fortune in the Great Depression and was forced to sell his hotel. He left Huntington for Texas, hoping to start over there. He died in 1960 at age 89. Over the years, the Hotel Pritchard had some famous guests. In 1949, singing cowboy Gene Autry stayed there when he was in town for a show. The television show Today came to Huntington. John F. Kennedy and his wife Jackie and his brother Ted all stayed in the Pritchard during 1960 presidential campaign. In 1970, Poland Realty of Huntington purchased the old hotel and converted it into offices and apartments. In recent years, police complained the building was often the scene of illegal drug activity and other crime. So that's why when I was walking by the building, there was so many people tweaking. That is the information I found on that building. So found out it was actually a hotel. I knew it had to have some history to it. I wish I could explore it. I wish there was a way that we can actually get inside and explore that, but I don't know. Maybe I would have to like reach out to someone to see what we could do to try to get a video in there, explore, because that would be amazing. Jen is supposed to be meeting me over here at 7 because she wants to go back over to the trains that we went to yesterday and take a bunch of pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over there and try to find a place to sit in the shade. Made it over here to the trains. She should be coming through this way, so I should be able to see her. I really hope I could find somebody that actually would let me go through to explore that building, because I would love to be able to go in and see that ballroom. Imagine what that building looked like before and then what it looks like now. I just don't know who I would reach out to see if there would be some possible way to be able to get in there and explore. There would be some amazing photography pictures I would love to take. Look at this big, huge, giant red cross beside the trains. Look how huge. I wanna go touch it. I wanna go touch it. I wonder if it's gonna be metal, plastic, or what? I don't know what that is. It looks like someone tried to shoot it. It looks like a gunshot right there. There's another one up there. They look like gunshots. There's American Red Cross, and then here's their big red cross. Jen literally scared the crap out of me. They just drove by and then screamed.